Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here, then a big huge welcome to all of you. I hope that you guys would consider hitting that subscribe button, click the little bell, select all so you be notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and dive on into today's video. It's another okay, I'm not gonna lie though, I only have 2 fails to talk about in this video. 3. I guess there's 3. No, there's 3. So I have 3 fails to talk about in today's video, but the rest of them are all positive and they're all, I don't know, favorites. Let's hype up some products. Let's hype up some brands. I will first be starting with the favorites, so that way, we can get the good jive going. And then I'll end with the 3 fails. But let's go ahead and let's dive on in. All right, let's just first start off with some of the complexion products. So I have 2 foundation tinted moisturizers that I am enjoying. The first one is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. This was in my last month's Shop My Stash bag, and I love it. It provides beautiful coverage. It's about a medium coverage. It says on here sheer to medium. I would say probably with the amount that I put on, it is definitely more of like a medium. It does cover up nicely. I really do find I like to blend it in with a sponge. It sinks into my skin. It doesn't set on my skin. It's absolutely beautiful. I would say if you're in the market for a tinted moisturizer, this would definitely be one of my top picks, as well as my other favorite, which is the Undone Beauty Unfoundation Glow Tint plus Skin Loving Coconut Extract. This is definitely more of a light coverage. So if you're wanting something with a little bit more coverage, I would go for this. If you're wanting something that's very light and glowy, I would absolutely go for this. I think these are both beautiful. This one does melt into the skin, and I feel like does kind of give me more of that lasting glow. Whereas this one, I feel like kind of sets down into more of a skin-like thing. I don't really find as much glowiness to it as I do with this one. So I think there are pros and cons to both, but I do absolutely love this for one of those light coverage glowy kind of a days. Next is this concealer. Look, I mean, I've used this concealer. It's so good. This is a very, very light medium, and so with this concealer, I find that I really have to pack on the amount under my eyes and sometimes go up a second time and let it set. So while I am I put on my concealer, and while I'm waiting for that to set, I will do my cream contour. Once I have put my cream contour on, really blended that out, I will then blend out my concealer. And I find that works. So sometimes, I will just go ahead, take this, apply a very large amount, very liberal amount, put the thing back in and go back over right around where my dark circles are, just to kind of add more layers, and then just let it sit. And I feel like it works beautifully on my skin. This is overall a very good concealer. I have been using this to the bone. Next up are these glowy, super dewy liquid blushes from Makeup Revolution. I don't know why this one's still in the box. Usually I throw the box away, but I've used both. This is Fake the Flush, and this is Blush Me Up. So we have Fake the Flush and Blush Me Up. These are beautiful, and these are very, very moussey. They're not super liquidy. Okay, so see, there's a little dot that I put, and it is very, 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 very moussey. And that little dot does pretty well. I find that with this formula, you don't need as much as you maybe would with other liquidy kind of a blush, and the color is just absolutely beautiful on the cheeks. I love these. I think this will be a great summer addition to anyone's collection, and these are cheap. They're $6, $7. These are relatively cheap, and you also get half a fluid ounce, so you get half as much as you would of a foundation. These are just incredible. I would highly recommend these. For a blush, this is from Wet n Wild. Okay, I think I got this on sale for $2, $1, something like that. Like, granted, this packaging is like super cheap, super basic, nothing exciting, fine, whatever. But like this blush itself is like soft and it is like super like pigmented. Like, you see that? I don't know. But it's like soft and like super pigmented. And like it was only like a couple of dollars. I think like regular price, it's like $4 or less, maybe $3. And I got it for like $1.50 maybe. Worth every penny, definitely worth the investment. If you can run out to your Walmart and like purchase one of these, I totally would. You get like a good amount of product. You get 6 grams in here, which is a decent amount, and like you don't need a lot because it just like goes right on and it's so pigmented. Okay, last face product is from Makeup Revolution. This is the SophX highlighting palette. Okay, let me like, okay, this highlighter looks so wet and creamy. Okay, look at that. Like, I mean, it just looks just so wet. And there's not like any glitter in it. Like, there's no like glittery particles. I find that this was cheap. I find both colors work for my skin tone, which I was a little bit nervous that like this one wasn't going to, but it does. If you like blend it out, absolutely does. So beautiful. This was probably like my favorite thing from the collection. The SophX Revolution collection was definitely this. Palette, you know, lip contour lip kit was in there, something else, but like this was definitely like my favorite from the whole collection. Let's move on to lips. So first off, I have the Essence Shine Wet Look Lip Gloss. Okay, this is amazing. Like, it literally glides right on your lips. Not sticky, not heavy, not stringy. Has like a very interesting like scent to it, like almost like fruity vanilla. I don't know, it's like hard to explain. Has like a very like, I don't know, but it makes your lips, when you put something on, look like more full and juicy. I don't know what it is, and this is literally like $5 or less. I can't remember. I got this on sale because like Ulta was doing like a I don't know, an Essence sale. I think it was like 50% off or something. I got it for like $1 something. Totally worth it. This is like such a beautiful gloss. Like, it just makes your lips look just like so juicy, so plumpy. It's so cheap, so affordable, not sticky, not heavy, not stringy. Beautiful. Yep. No, I would 100% say if you are wanting a fantastic gloss, and I know they have more than just the clear one. I got the clear one, but they have more. Definitely check this one out. Definitely check out this formula. So good. Let me just clarify by saying I'm an idiot. So remember how I was telling you guys that I hated the Give Me Glow Vivid lip paints because like they didn't stay on at all? Okay. Well, that's because I literally thought it was a like liquid lip and a gloss hybrid. No. Nope. I was wrong. It is either a like lip cream or a lip gloss, and the one that I had got was a lip gloss, and here I am thinking it's supposed to be opaque and not wear off after drinking something, only to find out that I'm a moron after trying some other Vivid lip paints with me dragging my feet because I thought it was going to be terrible, to find out that like the Vivid lip paint is either going to be a gloss or a lip cream. If you have a gloss, obviously it's going to operate like a gloss and not be super opaque and wear off with eating and drinking. Okay, all right. So once I realized that, I did try out from the Christmas Morning collection another Vivid lip paint. This is in Red Christmas, and this is definitely more of like that lip cream. I love these. I now have appreciation for the glosses. The glosses are good. Now that I realize that like there's a gloss and a lip cream formula, but the lip cream formula I love. It does set down very like almost like a matte. So like, yeah, it has like the matte like staying power and things like that, but it's not as uncomfortable as a matte. I had tried some of their matte liquid lipsticks and it just felt heavy and dry on my lips, and I find with this is not the case. But it is beautiful. I will swatch it for you. This is definitely like a lovely like berry blue tone, kind of a red. Oh, it's stunning. This is perfect for Christmas. Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be wearing this to Christmas. I love this. I love their now I love their vivid lip paints. Now that I know that I'm either gonna get a gloss or I'm gonna get something like this, and I am very happy with either. So there's a product that I changed my mind about that became a favorite. Who knew? Let's move on to the last favorites category, which is going to be eyes. So first up, I know I've talked about this a million times, but it is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This is fan-frickin-tastic. This is $5 or less, okay? And this is cheap and affordable. And it is incredible. I love doing my brows with this pencil. Truthfully, honestly, if I could only buy one brow product for the rest of my life, whether that be Huda Beauty, Anastasia, e.l.f., NYX, Morphe, BH, whoever else has a brow product, a brow pencil, pomade, whatever, and I could only choose one company to buy from and one brow product from that company, it would 100% be these e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencils. The pigment is there, but it's not like so harsh that it's like, oh no, we went overboard too quick. Literally, it's very, very nice and soft. Does a great job with hair-like strokes. Fills in my brows beautifully. Color is absolutely stunning. Does this say what color this one is? No? No, I don't know. It's like taupe or medium brown. I don't know, something. I love these. These are an absolute staple in my collection. I will literally just keep repurchasing these. I could have 500 brow pencils and I will always just keep repurchasing these and keeping this in my collection. These are incredible. These are mind-blowing. The next one, I just want to preface this by saying I realize this is not going to be for everyone. I just want to say that. This is definitely not going to be for everyone. But it is the Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift. Okay. This is a much drier formula than I am sure a lot of people are used to. This does have a very dry formula, but it does not make my eyelashes clump together. It keeps them nice and separated, and it does add quite a bit of length to my lashes. I'm not wearing it today, but like the mascara that I have on now is nowhere near as incredible as this. Now, this does take me quite a few coats to get it where I want it. I would say about 2 to 3 coats, depending on what I'm going for. And with the 2 to 3 coats, I do not experience clumping. I just experience it just building up perfectly fine. No clumping, no spideriness. But again, it's because it's just so dry that you do have to build up. I know a lot of people hate dry mascara formulas. If that is you, if you do not like dry mascara formulas, you will not like this because it is dry. Like this is like a freshly opened one, and it is very dry. So if you do not like dries, I would say this is not the product for you. But I find with this, it is dry. Again, no clumping, keeps my lashes separated, adds length, and it doesn't transfer all over the place. Okay, here's the thing. No matter what mascara I put on, it's gonna transfer all over my lid when I first put it on. It's just because of the way my eyes are shaped. That's just how it is, and this does it too. But it doesn't transfer up here throughout the day. So this is incredible. Last 2 products for favorites are going to be eyeshadow palettes. And they are the Juicy Olive from Give Me Glow and the Christmas Morning. All right. I really feel like it's no surprise that when I put Give Me Glow, whatever. These are incredible, you guys. Okay, first of all, this is my color story. Grungy greens. The shimmers are just so wet and metallic and beautiful. The mattes are pigmented, buildable, work well together, creamy, mind-blowingly awesome. And that's just like the same for like all of them. I will say, you know, I like the Juicy Olive more because that's more of like my color story. but like it's so hard for me to pick like an absolute favorite from Give Me Glow because they're all just incredible. Give Me Glow is just an incredible brand. You guys will not be disappointed in Give Me Glow. So those are it for my favorites. So let's move on into the fails. I only have like 3 fails. Okay, as I mentioned, 2 are eyeshadow palettes, 1's a complexion product. So let's just go ahead and start into the complexion products so then we can talk about the palettes that suck. Okay, so for the complexion product, this is the Almei Skin Perfecting Healthy Bio Makeup with Pre-Abiotic Complex. This literally does not say if this is an SPF, if this is supposed to be like a moisturizer, if this is supposed to be a foundation, a tinted moisturizer. Like obviously it has some tint in it because it has a shade. But this is awful. It sits on my skin. I will link the video where I tried this out down below so you can see like just how much it sat on my skin. Like it literally looked like I was wearing foundation. Like it was a cakey gunky mess. It was not good. And so I'm just kind of like, okay, are we like gearing this more towards like a foundation? Is this something that we should be using under makeup, mixing in with my foundation, tinted moisturizer? Like what is the point of this product? And I can't ever really figure out what in the heck it's supposed to be for. It doesn't say. It just says apply evenly on your face. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, I don't even think like mixing this with something is going to save it. It's not that great. Okay. I want something that's going to like sink into my skin and look just so like natural and skin-like, kind of like what I've got on my face now. Very just like natural skin-like, sinks right on in. That's what I'm looking for. This does not give me that. And really, I don't ever hear anybody talk about Almei, and now I'm just kind of like, maybe this could be why. You know, like that. Now to talk about the eyeshadow palette. So first of all, I had used some e.l.f. bite-sized palettes in my Shop My Stash. Those 2 mint palettes, okay, I have raved about how much I hate those for like the longest fucking time. I still hate those. Okay, those aren't good. But now that I was like, I haven't really used this a whole lot because again, grungy greens or greens in general wasn't a color I was really going for. And then one time I just used a palette and I can't remember what palette I used that had grungy greens in it, and I've never looked back since. And it's literally only been like a few months. Fine, whatever. So I was like, okay, I really want to create some looks with this because now I'm really into the grungy greens. And I have heard other YouTubers say this is a great palette. It's not. The shimmers are nice. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the shimmers. But like the mattes are very kind of like patchy. They're not that great. I don't know what else there is to tell you. And then I wish this shade, okay, I kind of wish the shimmers were a little bit different. I kind of wish this was like a more like bright, kind of like a green. And I wish this one was a little bit more mossy like. It's more like olive, and I kind of wish it was a little bit more mossy. Yeah. So overall, like I just was so disappointed in like the patchiness and the quality of this and like what they chose for the shimmer shades. I don't know. I was just disappointed. Like the matte ones I already know are disappointing. I hate those. But like this, I just wanted this to be love, and it broke my heart. Last product to talk about is the SophX Makeup Revolution. The only thing, honestly, that saves this palette are the neutrals and like the neutrally shimmers. Okay? Like this blue and this green look like they're going to be beautiful, extraordinary shimmers. They are not. They are disappointing. Yeah, the only thing that really saves this palette for me are like these more neutrally kind of shades and the more neutrally kinds of shimmers. Let me like swatch out some of like the more neutrally types of shimmers. Like, do you see that? Like how glowy wet? And then you have these two. Let me know down below some of your guys' favorites for this month, maybe some fails. I'm always buying new makeup, so I kind of like hearing things that may have failed for you. Joanne, I can already hear you in the comments that your failure was that ColourPop Lush palette. I can hear you now. Yep, nope, I can hear you now, right in the comments. Yeah, so I also Want to hear what your guys' fails are, some of your favorites. Let me know those down below. I hope that you guys will subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.